107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B.
Welcome inside the Quiet Storm. Joining us tonight, we have Ronnie DeVoe. We have Michael Bivens, Ricky Bell, BBD with us tonight. We could say it's probably one half of the musical institution known as New Edition.
New Edition.
Yes.
Right.
Musical institution. I like that.
You are, you gentlemen are in every sense of the word a musical institution. You know, the other institution that I've looked at over the years that are really respectful, that remind me of the younger version of them, are the Temptations. I remember a great deal of time had passed by, and I finally went to a New Edition show. The way you gentlemen opened up the show, and you guys came out decked, debonair, clean, and then you flipped it.
Yeah.
And went New Jack City on that, like New Jack Swing all the way.
Yeah.
I'm like, these cats are unbelievable. So kudos to you, man. I got to give it up. Kudos to you guys and to the three other fellas that are not with us tonight. The new CD album drops when?
January 27th at midnight.
Okay.
At midnight.
Yeah.
Now we're living in a different day and age from 1983. So can they pre-order now?
Pre-order, yes.
Right now.
Right now.
You can go online and catch snippets right now. We just found out because we got calls all day today like, yo, the album is crazy. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We thought maybe it got released or something like that. But nah, you can get the snippets right now because everything was dark for a hot second. You can purchase Finally, which is a duet that we did with SWV and, of course, Run. But as of earlier today, they released the snippets. So you can go and listen to those 10 joints.
Wow.
Bell Biv DeVoe, some of our best work in years.
And we are so happy, y'all.
Yeah.
In quite some
see
time.
These smiles behind these mics. We've been working our butt off too, man.
Yes, you have.
We've been traveling, Lenny, and promoting, but we stand on this album not because we made it, because like Ron said, we actually feel like we've gotten better as artists.
Brother, I'm telling you, ladies, fellas, they're polished. That's all I can say. They're polished. 1-855-453-6694. You know, you guys, that song that we played a little while ago, Run, I just realized it's the first song in 15 years.
Yeah.
That BBD, it's been that long.
It's crazy, right? I mean, the wild thing is we were kind of bred to be entertainers. You know, it wasn't even really about music for us. It wasn't about making records, which is what it is today.
Right.
You know, it was about how do we get on stage and make the girl scream, you know, so we would rehearse for that. So anytime, you know, we put tickets up or they said, ladies and gentlemen, New Edition of Bell Biv DeVoe, that was our number one hit song. So it's almost like that's the thing that kind of kept us out of the studio to a certain extent because we've been performing for the last 33 plus years, you know.
And doing it well. You just mentioned, Ricky, and thank you for telling us, and thank you guys for just giving me the opportunity to give everyone a little taste, a full taste of what is in this forthcoming hot new CD. You mentioned a song, Finally.
Yes.
And it features some good friends of mine, SWV.
Right.
Man, how did this fall in your lap?
We was in the studio, Lenny, and we was going through joints, and Ronnie introduced us to this writer named Cyrus, and he was playing other songs because we needed more records. And our manager heard this joint, and it had a male vocal through the whole record. And he said, yo, that's that joint. Except take Money out the second verse and put Coco in the second verse.
Wow.
So he heard it as a duet, man. And I knew it was something special when I was driving my mom from, Boston to Connecticut for the holiday. And I played it for my wife, and I tried to make them hear the rest of the album.
Yeah.
And both of those ladies kept saying, can you please go back to Finally? And my mom said, y'all got a really good record, and my wife wants to hear it on repeat. So I think Ricky, he probably wants to speak for his Velvet Tone, but I think Money and Coco went to work.
Man, thank you, man. I honestly, like, when right before we did the song, I was intimidated. When I, once I knew it was going to be, a duet with Coco. I mean, she's amazing. Come on
she
now,
is
right?
amazing, no question.
And Brooke, I even called my manager. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if the song is going to work. And I was just real hesitant. But once I finally went in and, Coco did her part and I went in and laid my vocals, I was like, okay, cool.
But you know what, Lenny, before you go, This guy right here,
Ronnie?
he really think he's part of that. You know, Melvin
Yes,
and the
man.
Blue Notes. You got to let him tell you
Yes,
about
hey.
his part.
His part
no.
took the longest.
Did it?
I'm
No,
talking
no.
about mixing it.
Oh, yeah.
Mixing it, not required. You did it in one take.
Yeah, I sure did.
Please let
Tell him
this
that
guy
one, Rick.
talk about
Right.
his
One
part.
take.
Pat me
One
on
take.
my
Ronnie.
back.
Ronnie came in tonight already taking over my job.
Right.
So let me take a listen to this record.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
This is a Quiet Storm exclusive. Thank you, fellas, for giving me this opportunity and giving us all this opportunity. It's called Finally with SWV. Next week, it begins on BET, a 3-night epic night of the story. The New Edition story will unfold. I had the opportunity of seeing just episode 1, and I was overwhelmed by episode 1. It really takes...
You.
Now, were you guys on the set with when they were doing this project, Ricky?
Yeah, we tried to be there as much as we could. And even there, watching the process, because it's a real tedious process. You have to film everything from
Different
all
angles.
the different angles
Yeah.
and all of that, and it kind of gets repetitive, and your eyes are on the actors and you're giving them pointers in between takes. But to actually watch it, the finished product done, it brought me to tears, honestly.
Really?
And I know the story.
I know you do. You live the story, exactly.
But actually, yeah, and it brought me to tears, man. It's definitely, it's emotional.
BET did a great job, in your opinion, casting the right members to portray you guys.
Robbie Reed, the casting director, I think she did a hell of a job. And, they had their vision of us, and we had to kind of be open to that because we were business partners. But we were able to get with the characters, Lenny, and spend time. And that's all we wanted, to give them the body language and give them the vocal tone and give them the swagger and, and check their haircut and check their Adidas sneakers. Those was important.
Important factors are important factors.
Oh,
We're going to give you
no.
another exclusive.
Oh,
this
my
is
God.
forthcoming, baby. This is on the forthcoming
Yo,
BBD
turn
new CD
this up.
album
I
coming
know it's
out.
the storm,
This
baby.
is called All That There,
Yo,
right?
just imagine her in the mirror.
Okay.
The lights is low. The glasses are flowing.
Set it up,
And the
man.
show's about to begin. Let's go.
It's the Quiet Storm, baby. Soft and warm and comfortable with BBD. This is the perfect song to follow up their exclusive song that they gave us a little sneak peek in, called All That There. All That There?
All that there.
Oh, All That There.
All
That
that.
with a
All
D.
that with a D, boy. You got to throw
that
that D
there.
on that jump. All that there.
See, they gave me proper English on this piece of paper. But All That There,
All that there, Lenny.
For that there.
that takes me to a whole new different place.
All that there. See,
I
y'all
don't
had
know-
to see his hand movement right there.
Well, see, hold on.
Let that curve
See,
around.
These respectable gentlemen couldn't hang with me when that song is playing because I got to go there. I got to
You
go
gotta
to
go
a
there.
special
Go to
place,
the other club.
and
Yeah,
they're
other
going.
club.
They're going home.
Well, the wives, they might give us permission to go
They
on
might.
and hang
They
out.
But
might
guess
just
what?
want to come with us. so-
Exactly. I was going to say that.
Coming up at the top of the hour is
Mike,
Confessions
it
of
ain't
Love
happening.
tonight. We have BBD with us. We have Mike Bivens, Ricky Bell, Ronnie DeVoe with us tonight. We have a Leo, a Virgo, and a Scorpio with us
Right.
tonight.
Right.
I'm born under the sign of Virgo, man. So
Okay. You
I
know,
understand. I understand.
Move.
And it's nice to have these wonderful brothers with us. They are releasing the brand new CD album,
3 stripes.
Three Strikes.
Three strikes.
And it comes out on January,
27th.
but
At
you
midnight.
can pre-order right now.
Yes.
Right.
On January 24th
Right.
begins the 3-night series on BET.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed. The New Edition story.
And it's amazing. It is amazing. Everything that we see in this biopic documentary, is this pretty much real?
Yeah,
Of what
it's all-
has taken place?
It's authentic. It's pretty much real. It's how we did it was we sat down with the writer each. Everyone told them their personal stories.
Sure.
We sat down as a group. We recorded ourselves for probably 12 hours
Right.
a day. We just sat and just reminisced over different stories. Gave that to the writer. Kept feeding them information, and Abdul did a great job putting together a great story for us.
Yeah.
Like, I only saw episode 1,
Yeah.
and I got in on the last minute, 11th hour on that tip. So I can't wait for the 2 other episodes.
Yo,
That's a
Lenny,
lot.
man, we just want to say thank you, man, for
Yes.
having us. We don't take this lightly.
Thank you, Rick.
Seriously, we're truly honored. I mean, for a lot of reasons, to still be here 30 plus years later, to still be welcomed, by people such as yourself, man. And we both been around for a long time, man.
Yes, we have. Yes.
So we're honored to be here
My honor.
as well. So thank you so much.
Ricky, My honor, fellas.
Yes, indeed.
Ronnie, Mike, thank you.
Hey,
Appreciate
man, I just want to say the E1, ever since we signed that deal and them being our partner, Philly, Shadow, G, you know, Allen, man, we can't thank them enough. This is probably has been one of the best promotional tours we've ever done in life. And Val meeting you and everything. And, you know, shouts to my man Zodiac and the Fish Grease in Queens, man. This is, BLS means so much to the tri-state community. It's been here for years. And when we was little back in the day, this was the first station they took us to.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
this is like home to NE.
Yeah.
We
yeah,
came
it is.
here before we went to the Copacabana.
Right.
Wow. Well, and I saw them when they went to Roseland. That was your first appearance in the movie? The first appearance?
Yeah.
No, our first appearance in New York was at the Copacabana.
Copa.
Right.
We
Got
were
it.
performing for Streetwise and some of the big wig club owners and agents in New York, and they were trying to have us do a showcase. But I think our first concert in New York was Pier 48 with Run DMC.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah. And
Amazing.
Roseland, man, amazing situation because people don't know Madonna actually opened up for New Edition
Isn't that crazy?
that night. Yeah.
That's great. And Curtis Blow.
Yes.
Encouraged by
Shouts to my
Hey,
Aunt Shari, too. You know, she's in Cincinnati right now. So this radio station goes across the world.
It
and
goes
the
across.
country.
Matter of fact, we're in Youngstown and Warren, Ohio. We're also in Tuscaloosa, Alabama tonight. We're also in
Shouts to
Nassau,
the
Bahamas.
Bean.
So we're across the continent.
That's what I'm
So
talking
We're
thank
all
you.
interns tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
We're getting
yeah.
our sexy on. no,
I will-
Lenny,
you know
Lenny
what?
is the master, the baritone.
You know what?
But we're learning tonight.
Oh boy, I tell you, boy, I can't wait to be at that concert. So,